Happy New Year, y'all. I just signed up with a real coach, y'all. Phil Stearns. I went to his conference, his 2-hour conference, and I trust him. He told me the vision. Hey, to step into possibilities. Pain equals possibilities, y'all. Embrace the discomfort. Y'all gurus out there, you TikTok gurus, you pay dad gurus, you school gurus, all of you gurus have got 3 words for you. 3 letters for you, in fact. FTC. I've got a real coach now, y'all. And it all started with a 2-hour virtual workshop, y'all. The power of a virtual workshop is, the key word is trust here. We get as much trust as possible. Now, there's 2 scenarios here. The first scenario is basic trust. What do we mean by basic trust? Well, we just create content. We just have a website and we just rely on testimonials or maybe a video. That's basic trust, because people are deep down thinking, okay, it sounds good, but they haven't got that trust that leads to buying. Why? Because basic trust is good to get our foot in the door, but basic trust leads to long sales cycles, people sort of kind of procrastinating, people in the zone of maybe, price objections, like, what if I lose this money? Price objections. And people buying low ticket, they buy low ticket after low ticket. Instead, rather than having basic trust, what changes the game is what we call premium trust, okay? Premium trust will change the game. Why? Because it's what Frank Kern said. Prove you can help someone by actually helping them, okay? And this is what I faced when I was in the female coaching space, when I started off in the space. Like, trust was low, obviously, black guy from the UK, like, it's like, okay, what's this guy doing here? But by proving I could help them, by helping them, that's what pushed the trust down. Sorry, that's what pushed the trust up and pushed resistance down. So what does getting premium trust do? Well, getting premium trust means that people are gonna buy from you from $5,000 to $15,000. Premium trust means, like, we've added value in advance. People don't have to wait until onboarding. It's like I'm working with someone today, right? They don't have to, like, cross their fingers. I hope the onboarding goes well. They've got the value already. And also, once people have the, like, trust, they buy quickly, okay? And the premium way to get premium trust is one way. To get this element of trust, like, how do we do that? Like, number 1, 2-hour implementation workshop. This works like a beauty. Why? Because people get to be around you for 2 hours, and, like, unless you are a great actor like Brad Pitt, like, people get to see who you are, right? Otherwise you're going to be a great actor. So 2 hours, people can sense who you are. Then you're implementing means they're walking away with a piece of content. They're walking away with a dating plan. They're walking away with a funnel built already. Whatever the vibe, they walk away with something. Next, a 30-minute whiteboard session. Like, if you deliver a whiteboard session over 30 minutes, then people are going to maybe get a taste of what you can do. Final, 5-minute DM audit. These 3 things is what's created a multiple 6-figure business last year. Just these 3 things. These 3 things will take me to 7 figures this year. That's the power of premium trust. So the 2-hour format, let's look about what makes the 2-hour implementation format the best in the world. Number 1, let's go. Live coaching and feedback in real time. This has worked a treat. This works so well, I've got to grab some green tea just to cool down. Green tea is very good for the mind. Delicioso. Anyway, so live coaching just means if you are able to coach Sandra live, then Jennifer might have got benefit. Kim, Chloe, Kylie, All of the people might have got benefit from the live coaching, but also the person that received the feedback, live and direct, they get feedback from you, but more importantly, they get feedback from the rest of the room. When they get feedback from the rest of the room, they can see, oh my God, it's validated by the coach, but also everyone else. So the live coaching and feedback, that's what makes the implementation model the best in the world. So, next. What are we looking at next? The trust timer. What do we mean by the trust timer? Well, what we mean by the trust timer is the longer people spend in your world, the more likely they are to buy. Like, what does Google say? Google says 11 hours. 11 hours. So that's the key, right? I think it says maybe 11 or 7 hours, but it's a long period of time. So what we need to do is kind of have the interaction between 7 hours and 11 hours to get more trust. In fact, I think Google says 11 touch points, 7 hours. But if it's 11 hours or 7 hours, perfect. But anyway, content. Content doesn't get that trust. You're not going to get that 11 hours in a piece of content on a profile, right? Cold DMs, you're not going to get that trust. Call scripts, when you're on a sales call, you're not going to get the trust. Fair enough if it is bingeable content, but the best type of bingeable content is live and direct in that Zoom room. That's the best bingeable content, right? And so also what we look at is that when someone's on a creative workshop or they watch the replay of the creative workshop, how much trust do you think they're gonna have for you when they see you live and direct? They get to see how you coach in advance. How much trust is gonna be pushed up? You can't fake coaching. Like you're live, someone gives you a problem live and direct. Like, there's no time to look at ChatGPT. ChatGPT and Google can't save you, y'all. You are on the spot. So trust timer goes up in a creative workshop. 2-hour creative workshop. Let's get done. So, next. I think the power here, there's no competition. There's no competition. Why? Because people are paying with their attention. Say their time is worth $200 and they spend 2 hours with you. That's $400 that they've spent with you. Do you think someone spending $400 is motivated? So either they pay with money or they pay with attention. Either is fine for me. That's why I do my workshops for free. Why? Because someone qualified coming on for 2 hours, they're paying with their attention. What's the difference? Well, we could do the crowded stuff, right? Selling the profile, selling cold DMs, like low ticket, Facebook Lives. That's what everybody's doing, but that's crowded. At the top, when you're creating a 2-hour experience for people, no competition. And finally, we all know that there's a market for setters and sales calls. There's a market for setters and sales calls, right? But a lot of people find that awkward. Like, setters. So either you could get 20 people onto sales calls with setters or get 20 people onto a live, intimate experience. And so where are conversions going to be higher? Having a salesperson there, like sales reps, or having you in the intimate experience, warm? Where's conversions going to be higher? So that's the scenario there. So, how you can do 25K with a 90-minute event? Well, it's live coaching and feedback, number one. The trust timer increases because we spend more time with people. There's no competition. Like, to do a 2-hour event, do you know you have to put a bit of work in for that? It's like anyone can chat GPT a post. Like anyone can write a post with good messaging. Okay, but these sorts of experiences go deeper. And finally, we don't have to get 55 cold DMers and setters. We just get people onto a live presentation twice a month. Twice a month. That's all your lead gen. That's done. And if you want to actually create your presentation, be in this experience, I'm doing a live workshop in January 21st, 22nd. Write workshop below and you could get a pass to come to the workshop to create your presentation. Hope you have a glorious day. It's been Jay. Peace. Green tea, right? This green tea is, as they call it in London, pang. Very nice.